So I'm now recording. This is going to go, you can get the recording after, I will send it to you. But I want to introduce Renée Walker. If you don't know Renee, she is a yoga and meditation instructor. She currently teaches out of Oakville, but does tons of different stuff. So you can follow her on reneewalkerwellness.com. That's her new website. And she's going to guide us through some energy, grounding techniques, and a meditation tonight. So if you're new to the community, this event is in partnership with Renee from the ladies community, and we do weekly free online workshops ranging anywhere from meditation and self-development to business and sales funnels. So really anything, and you can check that out at theladiescommunity.com. But I'm going to let Renee do her thing and take us away. We're just going to picture, I know now when we're filming this, it's during Corona. So I want us just to all picture that we are actually in the same room, all seated in a circle. And Renee, I'm sure will get us all prepped just so we can intentionally be together and still form community, even though we're just virtual. So take it away, Renee. Thanks so much for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Vanessa. It's really, it's a pleasure and an honor to be with you all this evening. And hello to everyone who I haven't met yet. So welcome. Tonight we're going to be talking about ways to just align and ground your energy. And we are going to follow that with a guided visualization meditation. So with what's happening right now in the world, we certainly are being called to really to ground our energy, to bring ourselves to more the present moment. Let me just switch my screen here. And so when you don't feel grounded is when you feel more scattered, when you feel a little bit more anxious. There's a sense of being powerless. And so that's the opposite of being grounded, if you will. It's really difficult to live with purpose and meaning when you're in this place. And know that feelings of anxiousness, certainly at this time, is normal. There's a lot of uncertainty happening. So it's not about making any of our feelings or emotions wrong. It's about bringing awareness to them, recognizing that we can't control what's happening around us, but we can control how we choose to be, right? How we choose to show up for ourselves and how we choose to show up for others as well. So as I mentioned, right now we're feeling even more challenged to stay grounded because of that. There's really an intense energy happening around us. And so it's that much more important to recognize that, be more aware, and choose. So really be intentional with how we are. So grounding is a way really to connect you to the powerful energy of the earth. So the more grounded that you are, the more present that you can be, which is really the essence of who we are, right? Is this place of peace and calm is our true nature. So it's coming back to who we are, really. So another term for grounding would be centering. So feeling centered in your body is the same as feeling grounded if you connect more to that word. So how does it all work? So if you think of the earth as being a giant battery, so we know that the earth really is alive. It has an electromagnetic field, and the electrical currents, if you think of in your house, right, everything that we plug in, all of the electrical currents, they are in somehow, some way, they're connected to the earth to ground for stability. And so our physical bodies are also energy beings, and we have electricity running in our bodies from our heart to our immune system to our nervous system. And because now we're living more and more inside, especially here in Canada, right? We're inside a lot. We're wearing shoes that have rubber soles. So we're disconnected more from the earth now than we ever were before. There's a whole movement now called earthing, right? Which is really big. That's what it's all about, is just recognizing once again that there is there's an energy that we need from the earth in order to be balanced and to feel this alignment of energy. So the more disconnected that we feel, the more, scattered that we can feel in our minds and in our body. So I'd say that the two main ways to be more grounded is to, one, be present in your body, and two is to connect to the energy of the earth, so connect to nature. So those are kind of the two main ways, if you will. And grounding has just an immediate calming effect, because what it does is it redistributes the kind of frenetic energy of the mind, if you will, and it brings it into your body. So think of grounding your energy, bringing it from the mind into physically your body. And as soon as you do this, then there's a calmness, there's more space that's created here in the mind, less of that chatter, of that frenzy of energy happening, and if you're redistributing it into your body. So there's different ways, if you will, of really bringing yourself more, connecting more to that grounding energy. And I would say that the best way, if you will, but I will always say that, is mindfulness or meditation. So mindfulness is really about being present in your body. So you're not in the past, you're not thinking about the future, you are fully present in the here, in the now. You can be mindful doing all sorts of things. You don't have to be in meditation necessarily to be mindful. You can be mindful doing any form of activity, because being mindful simply means fully embracing the moment. So if you are if you're outside taking your dog for a walk, you're fully present, feeling the earth beneath your feet as you're walking, noticing what's about you. You're aware of what is happening with you. You're being mindful in that moment. So oftentimes when we're experiencing stress or anxiousness, our natural tendency is to want to kind of fight our thoughts or feelings, if you will. So practicing mindfulness brings us to a place of being aware of what is happening. So when you're fully present, you're aware of what is happening, you're allowing for those emotions, those feelings to be, even if those are feelings of anxiety. There's no necessarily bad or good feeling. There's just the experience, the emotion that you're having in that moment. So part of practicing mindfulness is also allowing yourself to feel, to experience what is happening. And when you allow yourself to be with what is, then you can actually move through it. The more we resist feelings or emotions, the more you give power to them. So mindfulness helps in allowing you to move through those feelings. So you're not resisting them, you're allowing them. You're more of that silent observer, if you will, of what is happening, just being with what is. So meditation would be more a form of mindfulness, if you will. So meditation is more of that actual seated practice of practicing. And I say the word practicing because it really does require practice to be present. So a meditation practice just means you will choose there's different forms of meditations, right? And let's say one of the most popular ones is to use your breath as your anchor, which means you're bringing your awareness to your breath. You're using your breath as your focus to stay present. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that you will have thoughts in your meditation practice. sometimes people are very hard on themselves and they think, I can't do it. I've tried, I can't do it. Yes, you can. Having thoughts is a normal part of your meditation. The practice is in coming back to the moment. So recognizing that you will have thoughts and you will find yourself lost in your thoughts, having that moment of awareness, recognizing it, coming back. So it's just about coming back. So when we practice later on, just keep that in mind, that your practice is in coming back. So even if you find yourself lost a bit, you're just simply shifting and coming back. The beauty of meditation, it's not about the act of meditating. Yes, that can be peaceful and it can be beautiful. But what meditation does is, as you practice cultivating presence during your meditation practice, then you can carry that with you throughout your day. Because ultimately, that is what we're wanting to create, more moments of presence and peace throughout the day. And that's what the meditation practice does. So even though it seems like, is it really doing anything? These like 5 or 10 minutes a day, it is. The act of coming back, of bringing awareness to it, you're more than likely later on throughout the day when something happens and you just want to react and you're upset and you're feeling the anxiousness, you have that opportunity, because you've been practicing, to recognize what's happening and then shift. You have the opportunity then to shift and to be intentional with how you choose to be in that moment. If that makes sense. So that to me is what really the power of meditation comes into play. And I could go on and on about it. And I know that the idea is to more talk about the grounding our energy. So we'll just move on to a few other techniques, but feel free to reach out directly. If you have any questions around it, please reach out, because I'm passionate about helping people really learn that practice. So another way to really ground your energy, as we've mentioned, is to connect to nature. So nature has that natural grounding, calming energy to it. And it's like, as I mentioned, that giant battery, right? So going outside for walks and really take off your shoes if you can. It's starting to be nice here. So as much as you can, just feel the earth. Touching a tree. It's incredible how grounding that is. Just really physically connecting to nature, going for a swim in a lake, whatever it is that you're doing. And sometimes, it's just walking outside, going on your balcony, or walking outside in your backyard and taking a moment, taking a few deep breaths, feeling the energy of the earth can really do a lot for calming and grounding you. Visualization is another really powerful way to ground yourself. Sometimes we can't be in nature, but we certainly have the opportunity to visualize ourselves in nature as well. And some people do have more of a difficult time visualizing, so they can't quite see. And I want you to know that you don't necessarily have to see the images. Think of feeling the images. It's more about the energy that you're creating as you're visualizing it. So you may be very visual, and so for you it's easy and you can visualize all day long and you see it, you feel it, it's fantastic. But I recognize that for some people it's a bit more difficult to do that. So if you find it more difficult, then think of feeling it in your body more than seeing it, if that helps. I've recorded actually a guided visualization meditation, a grounding one, about a 5 minutes long one. So you can reach out to me if you'd like to receive that, and I can send that to you in the next few days as well. We're going to do a visualization shortly. Physical activity. So physical activity really forces you to be more present in your body. So as I talked about earlier, you're redistributing the energy from the mind into your body. movement is an incredible way of doing that. That is where, for some people, movement is their spiritual practice, right? So really being aware of that. But I find there's times where you can work out and you're still in your mind. Intention is everything. So make it an intention to ground yourself as you're moving, and make it an intention when you're outside walking to ground your energy. Again, in everything that we do, I always say intention is 90% of everything we do. So just be more intentional with it. If you're finding that your physical movement doesn't have that quality, you can create that quality by just being more intentional. I'm finding, so I'm teaching online yoga classes, quite a few now a week, and so I've been very active. I am craving movement right now. So I don't know how you're all feeling, and feel free to chat and to share that. But I know that for me personally, I'm craving more movement than I ever have. I think because of, this sense of feeling more, I don't want to use the word stuck, but there is a little bit of a stuck feeling there. So wanting to move and to physically be in my body in order to, again, just have more sense of being present and grounded with it. Food. We don't think of food as much as being grounded, but food has energy. And so it's important to keep that in mind. The energy, the food that you eat, you're bringing that energy to you as well. So this is where eating wholesome foods and foods that come from the earth have more of that grounding energy as well. So something to keep in mind. Affirmations. Affirmations are a great way to stay grounded. Some people have a practice of using affirmations, and they, again, create intention. They create a statement of how you are, right? What you want to create here. So some affirmations for staying grounded can be, I am that I am, simply I am. I meditate, actually. One of my meditation courses, our teachers had us meditate for a month on the statement, I am. And it seems simple, but I am is such a powerful statement, because you are more than this physical presence, and more than this person that we are here on earth. I am opens this up, and there's something very grounding about that as well. I am grounded, I'm stable, I'm calm, I am safe. So that sense, that foundation, that safety, that stability is important as well. I am safe and all is well in the world. I'm connected to Mother Earth can be another affirmation as well. Crystals. So if you are someone that you resonate with crystals, you love crystals, there's energy to crystals as well. So some of them can have a more grounding effect. So red jasper, for instance, is very grounding. Hematite has also a very grounding energy. So you can choose to carry those with you, hold on to them in your meditation, or maybe it's something that you carry with you throughout your day. But crystals can also be a way of getting that more grounding energy with you. And lastly, I would say rituals. So what rituals do for you is that they create a way, they anchor your day. So beginning your day in a certain way, ending your day in a certain way every day creates that anchor, that stability, that foundation to your day. So creating daily rituals for yourself can be a very powerful way to ground your energy as well. Now, I use the word rituals versus creating habits. Rituals are something sacred about a ritual. It's something that you are doing intentionally, again, to really nourish, to nurture yourself. And the beauty of rituals is that you make them your own, right? So whatever it is that you feel or that you resonate with, some things that activities that really fuel you, that feeds your soul. And take some time, and I encourage you to explore and to see what that looks like, right? So some people love to journal. Journaling is a wonderful way of kind of just, again, emptying the mind, the chatter that's here, that's constant, emptying that and just putting it out on paper. Journaling can be a great part of a ritual. Meditation, of course, taking some moments to visualize. If you're someone that, I know, Vanessa, you talk a lot about, creating abundance in your life and mindset, right? So visualization is a great part of that. So you can create your rituals to really fit you, for them to be you, for them to be something that, in this moment, I am sitting down and I'm taking a few moments to nourish myself. There's something grounding, and again, it's creating that ritual of doing it every day. And okay, I'm beginning my day. I'm going to acknowledge, say thanks for the day that I just had. So it's a nice way to do that as well. Do you have any questions before we kind of move on a little bit? Any comments? We're good. Everyone is good. Wonderful. I wanted to mention before we go into the meditation as well that we have, and this is a whole other course in and of itself, but we have chakras, which are 7 major energy centers in our body from an Eastern philosophy viewpoint. So our body actually has, first of all, nadis, which are, think of them as energetic veins in your body that are all over carrying energy, prana, life in your body. And they intersect in 7 major energy centers in your body. So you have the root chakra is at the base of your spine. And the root chakra is associated with the color red. The root chakra actually connects to the energy of the earth. So in terms of visualization, usually incorporating the root chakra helps to, again, amplify that connection from your own energy to the energy of the earth. So you have the root chakra, then you have your sacral chakra, which is below your belly button. You have your solar plexus at your core, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye, your intuition, and then the crown chakra connects you to universal energy. So you can think of it as the root chakra connecting you to the earth, and the crown chakra connecting you to universal consciousness. So from that perspective, this is where, when we talk of energy balance, it's really being connected on both sides and being connected to the energy of the earth. So sometimes people will really become passionate about their spiritual practice, and they're all about, connecting to something big, which is beautiful, but it's so important to equally ground that energy, right? We need that balance. We need the two. So I just wanted to mention that before we go into the meditation, as I will incorporate a bit of the chakra in it. Sounds good? All right. So we're going to, if you can make your way wherever you are. Some of you, I don't see everyone, so some of you may be lying down, which is totally fine. You can stay lying down if that feels better. I only find that lying down, it's a bit difficult to stay awake in meditation. So if you think that you can stay awake, then please do that. Otherwise, you will come to a seated position and come to a nice tall spine here. So again, think of the energy flowing in your body. So you want the energy to move up through all of your chakras here. Think of having a strong back and an open heart. And if you have a place for you to rest your back, then I encourage you to do that, because oftentimes one of the most difficult parts of meditation is really being able to sit for a longer period. So you're going to close your eyes now and just take a moment here to settle. Settle into your body. Acknowledge how you're feeling in this moment. Remember, there's no judgment. Just is what is in this moment. You're in a seated position. You can place your palms to face down on your legs here. That also has more of a grounding effect. Begin to notice your breath without changing anything to your breath. Just notice. Now invite a deep breath in through the nose. Fill your lungs. Open your mouth and exhale. Release. Do that again. Deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth and exhale. Release. One more time. Deep breath in through the nose. And open your mouth. Exhale. Release. Bring your attention to the soles of your feet now. So we're just going to scan your body. And as you scan your body, think of bringing presence to each part of your body. So starting at your feet, notice any sensations at your feet, your ankles, move your awareness now up along your legs. If you're lying down, you can feel the weight of them. Sitting, feel the sensation. Continue to move up all the way to your glutes. And now feel the weight of your body on your glutes as they support you. If you feel like you need to make any adjustments to your seated position, you can do that. Release tension. Move your awareness now up along your back. Notice if you're holding on to tension here that you can release and let go. Let your shoulders just relax down. And continue to move down your arms all the way to your hands. Notice any sensations here at your hands. Now make your way up to your neck. Feel any sensations now at the back of your head. If you're lying down, feel the weight of it. If you're seated, just notice. Continue to make your way up to the crown of your head. Once again, pausing and noticing. Move your awareness down your forehead. Let your eyes soften, your cheeks, your jaw. And now come to your heart and feel yourself relax. Feel the energy here at your heart open, being open to receive exactly what you need to receive in this moment. So letting go of expectation, just being open, allowing. At your heart now begin to notice your breath, the rise and the fall of your chest as you inhale and exhale. Notice that slight pause at the top of your breath and at the bottom of your exhale. Now, not only are you noticing your breath, but you're feeling your breath in every part of your body. So your focus here, your attention on just being with your breath. And again, if you find your mind is wandering, just keep coming back. On your next inhale now, visualize a beautiful white light shining down, covering your entire body. You can see it, you can feel this light fully enveloping you. Feel the warmth and the beauty of the light as it enters your body through the top of your head, all the way down to your feet. And the light continues to travel down from your feet to the center of the earth. You feel your body tingling here as the light cleanses your body of heavier and denser energy while remaining grounded. And allow for the light to dissolve any stresses or beliefs or feelings that don't serve you. And as you let go here, through this process of letting go, you start to feel lighter and more calm, and feeling more relaxed. Letting go here. And you notice that in this space, you're vibrating at a higher energy, experiencing deep love and a connection to universal energy. Continue to stay connected to your breath here as you inhale and exhale, feeling this love of Spirit and Mother Earth. Now imagine yourself outside. Visualize you're outside in a beautiful forest. So try to see it. More importantly, just feel what the energy of the forest is. And look around you and you just take in all the surroundings here. Feel that warm breeze on your arms. Listen to any sound, smell. And you're surrounded by these tall, majestic trees. Just feel the sun shining down through the trees, leaving you feeling warm and safe and at peace. You look down at your bare feet and you feel the earth beneath you. You stand here and you feel this connection to the earth. Now you bring your awareness back to the forest around you, and you feel guided to make your way towards one of the trees here. And when you arrive at the base of the tree, you take in all the wonder. The tree is magnificent, with large roots connecting the tree to the earth. You see the tall branches hanging above you with the most beautiful flowers on them. And you feel a deep desire in this moment to just place your hands on the trunk to connect to its powerful energy. As you make contact here, the tree becomes the most vibrant shade of red. The entire tree, from the root to the trunk to the branches, the flowers, they're all enveloped in this beautiful red hue. And as you stand connected to it, you begin to now see and feel this red energy light field surrounding you as well, surrounding your entire body. And this energy field is now connecting you to the energy of the tree. And in doing so, it's connecting you to the vast wisdom of Mother Earth. So I invite you now to stay here for a few moments, simply breathing. So stay connected to your breath. Listen. Feel the energy here, this grounding energy that you're connected to. And if you find yourself being pulled away by your thoughts, simply come back. And I'll let you know when it's time to move on. Continue now to stay with your breath and stay with this grounding energy that you're connected to. Feeling it every part of your body now. Embracing this grounding energy, continuing to feel at peace, calm, relaxed. Now you can remove your hands from the tree and notice that as you do this, you continue to feel enveloped by this grounding energy. And there's a sense of knowing deep within you that all is well, that you are exactly where you are meant to be in this very moment. So you pause and smile as you realize this truth. Your entire body now begins to absorb this red light that has been surrounding you. And as it enters your body, you can feel it settle at your root chakra, at the base of your spine here. This powerful energy now has been opened. Feel this balance within. And with every breath, you feel this energy at your root chakra just grounding you even more. Letting more peace, more calm. And you know that no matter what happens externally around you, that you are safe within you. You're at peace. You are peace. You're abundant, radiant, beautiful, powerful. And so just continue to breathe and just absorb this truth. Begin to just invite a deeper breath now. And as you do this, start to shift your energy more into your body. So feel in your awareness to the physical sensations in your body. You can start now at the crown of your head and notice sensations here. Continue to move down, all the way down your neck, your shoulders. Feel the sensations here in your arms and in your hands, in your back, your spine. Notice the weight again of your body on your glutes, your legs, your knees, your feet, your ankles. And come back to your breath now. Take a deep breath in through the nose and open your mouth and exhale, release. Do that again. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. And one more time, inviting this fresh new energy as you inhale. Exhale, bringing you back fully into your body. And begin to now invite some movement through your fingers, through your toes. Bring your head side to side. Do whatever movement feels good as you just come back now fully into your body. And if you're lying down and you want to join us back into a seated position, you can do that. I invite you to keep your eyes closed for now. But just keep this connection that you've created. In your seated position, just come to this nice tall spine. So once again, feel the energy connecting you from your root chakra and moving all the way up to your crown. So you're tall through your spine. As you inhale, now you can reach up with both arms. Bring your hands together, reach, extend. And now bring your hands down to your heart center and take another deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, exhale and release. Taking a moment to acknowledge yourself for being here, showing up for yourself. And ending your meditation in gratitude, you can bring your thumbs to your third eye, your forehead. Gently bow forward. Just take a moment to give thanks to your body, your mind, your spirit. Thank you for joining me in this meditation. It's been an honor. Namaste. Thank you. I hope that you are feeling certainly grounded, feeling this sense of peace, calm within. And I'd love for us to have an opportunity to discuss if you feel guided, if there's anything you would like to share, if you have any questions that you may have. Vanessa, you want to unmute yourself here?
Yeah, I know I'm dark now. I turned the lights off while I was meditating.
I know that's what happens now is we just meditated and now we're staying, trying to have a conversation with
Yeah.
Hi, I see you.
Did anyone have any fun, like downloads, I like to call them, or like aha moments that you want to share? I had a really cool visualization. I'm very visual in my meditations. So
Yeah.
one of the things that came to me, which I'd love to share with you, is we are not worthy through doing, we're worthy through being.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, whether you're religious or not, we can see Jesus came and did things on the earth, but it was through his being and being grounded and being in the light and beautiful that he was able to truly help and be of service to others. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's a wonderful realization. And it's something that, interestingly enough, with what's happening now, we're just being even more called to have so much more gratitude for the earth and for the environment and for bringing that presence and that sense of being. Like, I feel like we're almost being forced into being, if you will. So there's a shift in energy that's been happening for a long time, and now there's a sense that it's manifesting in a way that we're all, whether we like it or not, being called to really be. Now we can choose how we're being, right? We can stay, and we certainly, there's a lot of opportunities to stay distracted and to and to do, right? So it's not to say that we can't stay in the place of doing, but we certainly are being invited and called to at least explore what it means to just to be more. So
Yeah,
yeah, pretty fascinating.
it's cool.
What's
Anybody
going
else
on?
want to share anything?
Maybe we can unmute people.
Oh, there we go. Hey, are you still, if you can unmute yourself, do you see Maria?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
unmuted.
cool.
Yeah. Hey, Maria.
Hi, thank you. I totally love that meditation was amazing. And Vanessa, I really resonated with what you said as well. But isn't it amazing how it just started to like rain? Can everybody hear that? And
Yeah.
like, oh my,
yeah, it's pouring.
what timing though. Listening to that while meditating, that was pretty
In the
special.
back. Nice.
That was
I
pretty
didn't
cool.
notice it, so thanks for bringing that to mind. Yeah, because the sounds, right? Even just the sounds of nature have that grounding effect as well.
Absolutely. And I love all your tips.
Yeah.
I want to somehow go outside and just listen to the rain and kind of just smell it and be in it.
Just be
But
with it.
I just wanted to thank you guys because I feel like, I don't know, whenever I talk to my family and friends lately, it's a lot of fear. And I just, all the talk about all the fear is just really getting to me. So I just find this very refreshing, and I love the different perspective. And it's just nice to be reminded of all these lovely things.
Good. I'm glad that
so many people are living in the fear.
Here. Yes, there's a lot of fear, and the root chakra is where, and you've come to some of my chakra meditation experience, so I know you've explored this before, but it's our sense of safety and foundation and stability, right? And that is what's being shaken up now. And I mean, it's normal for us to feel the fear, for sure. There's a lot of uncertainty, and we don't know what's happening. So I'm finding that it's really requiring a lot of practice to stay in this place of being, as Vanessa said, and this place of hope and calm and peace. So just like in your meditations, when we talk about recognizing that you're going to have thoughts, and that the practice of meditation is practicing coming back into the moment. I'm finding that our practice on a bigger scale now is to come back to this place of being in presence throughout your day, because the fear is so intense, and it's difficult because you're managing other people's energies as well, not just yourself, right? And we've talked about that. Like that is oftentimes what can be the most challenging, is you work on your own energy, but if people in your home or your friends or your surroundings, but right now, I mean, it's everywhere, right? And use social media, it really requires that constant practice of coming back. Okay, this is not me, this is someone else's energy I'm taking on, and I need to come back and let it go. It takes a lot.
Do you have any tips? Because I hear that a lot, for people to bring awareness to what is their energy and what is somebody else's.
To recognize what, yes, well, so awareness it's a big one, and this is where really the practice of being. So when we talk about meditation, there's the practice of meditation of staying present, but there's what that brings also is the practice of just being in stillness and being and connecting with yourself. And the more you take those moments and the more you create that awareness, you're able to then become more aware of what is your energy and other people's energy. But it only comes from having that awareness of your own energy. Does that make sense?
100%.
Because otherwise, you can't, it's very difficult to tell the difference. And especially I find in Reiki treatments with people will recognize how some people can be just carrying other, you take on someone else, especially as an empath, right? So, and I would say that everyone here on this call this evening is an empath, right? So someone that we feel for other people, you want to help. And when someone is upset, your natural tendency is to be there, to want to be with them. And as an empath, it's a beautiful way to be, but it can also be very difficult because you can easily take on other people's energy, and recognizing that. So the best thing to do is to take those moments of stillness, of connecting within, visualizing, also just feeling your energy as well, right? So as you can visualize basically putting a bubble of protection, if you will, feeling your own energy so that you're not taking on other people's energy as well. But it takes constant kind of awareness around it and asking yourself, so be curious, is this me or is this someone else, right? When you're feeling certain fears or anxiety or whatever feelings you're experiencing, ask yourself, is this me or is this someone else's that I've taken on? Be curious about it, because it is kind of that lifelong, it's that relationship with yourself really that you're building and creating.
Yeah, I love that. Being curious, I think, is so beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are there any other questions or comments as we finish up here? We have lots of thank yous. Thank you, Renee.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, Kendra, Rebecca, Melissa, and Maria. I see you there. Joanna, yeah. Well, feel free to reach out. You can check out my website, I guess. I am offering some online yoga meditation classes now. So we're all called to shift into pivot in some ways right now. So it's been really kind of nice to embrace that and to be able to connect with more people, actually. So
yeah, exactly. And from further distances. Yeah, exactly.
There's blessings and everything.
For sure. So yeah, go check out Renée Walker Wellness, her website, and on Instagram. And then you can reach out and find out more. I know you mentioned the meditation. So if they want to get the meditation or connect with your online activities.
For sure. They can reach out. You can message me on Instagram or email me, and then I'll send that to you.
Perfect. And I'll send an email out to everyone who registered also.
Oh, wonderful.
So then they'll have, so if you send me the meditation, I can send it to them and then send all your contact info.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, awesome. Alrighty. Thank you so much for being here, ladies.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thanks for having me, Vanessa.
Thanks. So nice. See you soon.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.